Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and welcome back to another match here on our random match series on WWE 2K16. Today we're going to have Mark Andrews taking on Will Ospreay for the Progress Championship. Now, this hasn't actually been suggested by anyone. This was just one that I decided, just on the spur of the moment, I've put together and see how it all works out. So we've got the Progress Arena downloaded from the Community Creations. It is one that I plan on using in part of our Global Force Wrestling Universe mode as part of our British tour coming up in a few months' time. And I think this match actually took place about a month or so ago now in the UK. Will Ospreay, the Progress Champion, defending against Mark Andrews, so I thought we'd give it a go. I think these two guys have been working quite extensively together across the world over the last few years or so. I saw them wrestle a few times for Southside Wrestling in the UK, and they're some of the best matches I've ever seen live. And I think they also faced each other in the first round of the Battle of Los Angeles this year for Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, of course. And this loading screen's taking a lot longer than normal. I think it's the custom championship. It seems to add a massive chunk of time onto the loading screens. So I'm going to stop talking now and I'm going to cut it straight to the start. And here we go. It was a good sort of 2.5 minute loading screen there to get to this point, but here we go. Lillian Garcia makes his way to Progress in the UK, of course, to talk over this match. Don't know why. It's the first time I've used this arena, and I tell you what, it actually looks pretty good. It does look really good, and I'm looking forward to getting a chance to using it in the Universe mode as well. Like I said, it's going to be part of our British tour set of pay-per-views coming up in a couple of months' time. We're going to do a show in... it's not British tour, so it's European tour. We're going to do WXW, we're going to do Preston City Wrestling, we're going to do ICW Arena and the Progress Arena, and hopefully a Southside Wrestling Arena as well. That's going to be the long-term goal. And of course, if you're looking for any of these cores, if you are on the PlayStation, I think you can search for the hashtag Progress, and there's a guy called, I think it's Daniel Harrington. I think he's been creating a lot of the Progress roster, so there's guys on there like Tommy End, Zack Sabre Jr. as well, and quite a few top British wrestlers. And of course, you can also find this Progress Arena on the Community Creations as well. And I really like this arena, actually. So we've got Mark Andrews taking on the Progress Champion, Will Ospreay. This is going to be a great match. I think the styles of these two guys mesh really, really well together. And there is Will Ospreay with the Progress Championship. And for some reason, all the custom championships on the game seem to concave a little bit. You'll see what I mean when Will Ospreay turns around. There he is. You see, it looks alright from this angle, but you'll see as he stands up, there you go, it's sort of curved inwards. I don't know why. It's a bit of a shame, because apart from that, it's a really good custom championship as well. And I'm really looking forward to this one. Like I said, my favourite match I think I've seen live. I think they did a best of 5 series down in Southside Wrestling a couple of years ago. And now both guys, of course, starting to get a lot more exposure to the world of wrestling. Of course, Mark Andrews now signed up with TNA and also working quite a lot of Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, as is Will Ospreay as well. Worked a couple of Pro Wrestling Guerrilla shows. It's pretty good. And it wouldn't surprise me if... well, there's quite a few British stars now making a name for themselves over in America. And there's the challenger, of course, Mark Andrews. And like I said, just sort of mimicking a real-life match that happened about a month or so ago now. Mark Andrews versus the Progress Champion, Will Ospreay. Not seen this little cutscene before a match before. It's completely different to what we normally see. We normally see the referee holding the belt up. This is the first time I've seen this one. I quite like it. Ospreay hands the belt across. And the only thing I will say with the two cores that I did download, it's the same with Zack Sabre Jr. as well. I don't know what it is, but when you download them, the face has got a line across the forehead, but you can, if you've got the same core as this, you can go into the community, you can go to the creation screen, and if you just slightly change the skin colour, you can balance it so the face matches. That's the only problem I found. You can still see there's a slight little shadow across his forehead, but it's definitely got rid of it. And here we go, we're underway. Mark Andrews, Will Ospreay in the Progress Arena here in the UK. And it's Ospreay, the champion, starting things off strong against Mark Andrews. Bit of a chain wrestling to start this match off. And of course, if you want to see this match again, it will be part of our Universe mode next week. I think these two guys are taking each other on in the quarterfinals of the Top Prospect Tournament over in Global Force Wrestling, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. Ospreay now bringing Mark Andrews back to his feet, now sending him back into the ring. And a big elbow across the face as well. Ospreay now rolling Mark Andrews over. And I'm expecting quite a high-flying match here. Both these guys do have a cruiserweight aspect to them. Will Ospreay now sending Mark Andrews against that far open. There's a great running drop kick. And a big stamp on the chest there by Ospreay on Mark Andrews. Ospreay bringing Andrews back up to his feet. Mark Andrews, great arm drag. Taking Will Ospreay down. And a Blue Thunder bomb by Mark Andrews. And a big elbow drop to the back. And Mark Andrews at the moment is looking really in control of this match, actually. I'd love to see TNA actually use Mark Andrews a little bit better. I think they did the same with Rockstar Spud for a long time. They finally now have given him a little bit of a push on the main show now, and the crowd are really behind him. I'd love to see for Mark Andrews to get the same sort of push. I don't think a lot of the TNA crowd really get him. Mark Andrews 450 splash there by Mark Andrews. Is that going to be enough? No, he's going up top again. Into a moonsault. And there's me said about the high-flying aspect of both these guys. There's Mark Andrews with a 450 splash and the moonsault, but it's not enough to keep Will Ospreay down. Mark Andrews with a dropkick to the back of the Hell Ospreay. And like I said, I think Mark Andrews is dominating this match up until this point. Double foot stomp as well now on Will Ospreay, and a big kick to the gut as well. And I really must say, this Progress Arena, I've had it downloaded now for quite a long time, and it's the first time I've used it, and it really is looking good. Big German suplex there by Ospreay. And a standing corkscrew moonsault, bringing Mark Andrews back up to his feet. Hurricanrana. In for the pin he goes. One. No, Mark Andrews manages to grab a hold of that bottom rope. Will Ospreay can't believe it. Referee claiming the innocence. Now Mark Andrews rolls around as Will Ospreay's up on the top. What's he going to go for here? It's a big moonsault of his own. We know he likes to go for an inverted 450. Which amazingly, I actually saw him hit in the universe mode. I didn't realise it was on the game, and then he hit the move, and I just absolutely marked out. Even though I was recording it, I really marked out when I did it. It was amazing. Ospreay now sending Mark Andrews into the corner. And now sending him shoulder first into the ring post. Andrews drops down to a seated position in the corner. And Ospreay looking to stomp a mud hole maybe. No, he's back up. Oh, is he going to go coast to coast here? It looks like he is. Ospreay up on the top. Coast to coast on Mark Andrews. I remember seeing Shane McMahon hit that move at WrestleMania. Is it WrestleMania? I want to say 17, but I don't think that's right. Standing moonsault there by Will Ospreay. When he hit the coast to coast on Vince McMahon with a trash can, that was amazing. That was. Of course, I think that was a move started off by Rob Van Dam over in ECW when Bill Alfonso used to hold the chair in the way. Big uppercut there by Mark Andrews, and Andrews is trying to retake some control in this match. Double arm DDT. Now bringing Ospreay into the middle of the ring. Mark Andrews with a standing corkscrew moonsault. In for the pin he goes. 1, 2, and it's only enough for a 2 count. Will Ospreay kicks out, and this match continues on. Which one of these two guys will leave here the Progress champion? Mark Andrews with the arm hooked and dropping Ospreay head first onto his knee. Mark Andrews going up high again. What's he got planned? We've already seen a 450 and a moonsault. And a shooting star press now. Mark Andrews really showing his full high-flying ability. 1, 2, and 3. And there you go. Mark Andrews is your brand new Progress champion here in this random match. And what a great random match it was. Like I said, both these guys really high-flying. And once again, I also said that we can see this match again on our Universe mode. I think it's coming up next week on our Global Force Wrestling brand. Second round or quarterfinals of the Top Prospect Tournament. There was the 450 followed up by the moonsault by Mark Andrews. That was earlier on in the match. Was not enough for the 3 count though. There's that butterfly DDT by Mark Andrews as well. And I'm sure Will Ospreay will be hoping for a rematch at some point. I'd love to do another random match between these two. Going to try and do some more random matches using the Progress Arena. I've got quite a lot of arenas, so I'm just trying to showcase a lot of them as well by really using the correct people in there. And of course, if any of you have any suggestions for random matches you would like to see, please let me know in the comment section below. I'll get them all listed down and hopefully recorded as soon as I possibly can for you. I've got a massive list on the go at the moment though. I am trying to do one of these a day. And there was the shooting star press in for the pinfall victory for Mark Andrews. Of this random match, I hope you have all enjoyed it. Mark Andrews definitely enjoyed it. There he is there with the Progress Championship. Of course, if you have enjoyed it, then please hit that like button. It does help me out a lot and it makes the video a lot easier for people to find. Grows the channel and all that sort of shebang. And of course, subscribe if you're not already for a lot more WWE 2K16 footage. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you next time.